A biting November wind howled through the skeletal branches of the ancient oaks surrounding Blackwood Manor, a place locals whispered about with a chilling blend of fear and morbid fascination. Amelia, a young historian driven by a thirst for forgotten tales, found herself drawn to its decaying grandeur. Her grandfather, a renowned folklorist, had spoken of Blackwood's dark secrets of a lineage stained by betrayal, madness, and a restless spirit said to haunt its shadowed halls. Armed with her grandfather's tattered journal and a flashlight that cast weak, dancing shadows, Amelia stepped inside. The air was thick with the scent of dust, decay, and something else, something ancient and subtly acrid, like burnt bone. Cobwebs draped like ghostly shrouds over ornate furniture, and portraits of stern-faced Blackwood ancestors watched her with unnerving intensity. She felt a prickling unease, a sense of being observed, even as she told herself it was merely her imagination. Her grandfather's journal spoke of Eleanor Blackwood, a young woman forced into a loveless marriage for the sake of family fortune. Eleanor, the journal claimed, had found solace in the arms of a stable hand. Thomas, a forbidden love that ended in tragedy. Both were found dead. Eleanor drowned in the Manor's well, Thomas hanged in the stables. The official story was suicide, but the journal hinted at something far more sinister: murder orchestrated by Eleanor's jealous husband, Lord Blackwood. Amelia spent days poring over the journal and exploring the Manor's labyrinthine corridors. She discovered a hidden room behind a bookcase in the library, a room filled with occult symbols and strange artifacts. It was here she found a small, wooden box containing a lock of blonde hair and a tarnished silver locket engraved with the initials E. And the air in the room grew icy cold, and Amelia felt a presence, a suffocating weight on her chest. And that night, the nightmares began. Visions of Eleanor, her eyes wide with terror, reaching out from the murky depths of a well. She would wake up screaming, the scent of damp earth and stagnant water clinging to her nostrils. The whispers started to faint at first, then growing louder, more insistent, calling her name. Amelia, help me, avenge me. Driven by the spectral pleas, Amelia began to investigate Eleanor's death more deeply. She discovered a discrepancy in the official records of a missing page from the coroner's report. After hours of searching, she found it hidden within the spine of an old family Bible. The missing page detailed signs of a struggle on Eleanor's body, evidence that pointed towards murder, not suicide. One stormy evening, Amelia decided to descend into the old well in the Manor's courtyard. The well was covered by a rotting wooden lid, which she struggled to remove. As she peered into the darkness, a wave of icy air rushed up, carrying with it the unmistakable scent of death. The whispers intensified, swirling around her like a vortex. She lowered a lantern into the well, its flickering light revealing the crumbling stone walls and the dark, stagnant water below. And then she saw it. A skeletal hand, adorned with a tarnished silver ring, reaching up from the depths. Suddenly, a force pulled her forward, a spectral hand gripping her ankle. She screamed, dropping the lantern into the well, plunging the courtyard into darkness. She felt herself being dragged towards the edge, towards the gaping maw of the well. Eleanor's vengeful spirit sought to claim another victim, to recreate her own tragic death. Amelia fought with all her strength, clawing at the damp earth, her fingers slipping on the slick stones. Just as she was about to be pulled into the abyss, Amelia remembered the locket. She pulled it from her pocket and held it aloft, shouting, "Eleanor, I know your story. I will bring your murderer to justice. Release me." The pulling sensation stopped. The whispers faded. The air grew still. She scrambled back from the well, her heart pounding in her chest. Amelia spent the next few months uncovering the truth about Lord Blackwood. She found evidence of his cruelty and his controlling nature. She presented her findings to the authorities, but without solid proof. They dismissed her claims as the ramblings of a disturbed woman. Undeterred, Amelia returned to Blackwood Manor, determined to expose the truth, even if it meant facing Eleanor's wrath once more. She's standing before the portrait of Lord Blackwood in the grand hall. Amelia felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She turned to see Eleanor's spectral form, her eyes filled with a sorrowful gratitude. Eleanor pointed towards a secret compartment behind the portrait. Inside, Amelia found a confession written by Lord Blackwood on his death, admitting to Eleanor and Thomas's murders. With the truth finally revealed, Eleanor's spirit found peace. The whispers ceased, the shadows retreated, and Blackwood Manor fell silent. Amelia left the manor, leaving behind the echoing curse, forever bound to the tragic tale of Eleanor Blackwood. The wind still howled, but now it carried a faint whisper of peace, a testament to the enduring power of love and the ultimate triumph of truth.